What's up, guys? I am back with another video. And today I am doing this video under the weather, so I picked a little bit of an easier one to tackle today. And as you know, the saga continues with the SEGA Game Gear here. The last time I showed you guys that I fully recapped the boards, and indeed do have a working Game Gear again. It's kind of hard to see it still. My desk is pretty bright, but it is working. Let's see if I can turn it up a little bit. You can see it there. So yeah, and actually I got a couple other things here for it. Move them over here. Okay. Alright, I've been gone the last couple weeks here, so I'm kind of just getting things reorganized. But yeah, I got a couple new games, so that's exciting. So I've got what do I got? Let's have a look. Got Sonic 2. And I have to order some cases, I think. And Sonic and Chaos. I should have Sonic 1 too. Apparently it is not here yet. Okay, whatever. Let's just try it. I haven't actually tried it yet. Well, that's not good. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah. A little bit of Sonic action. Nice. Okay, that's not why we're here. Okay. Getting a little sidetracked. Okay, get those off the bench. The reason why we are here is because I am continuing I think this is part 4, I believe. Yeah, so let's jump into it here. I have something special here that you can kind of see off to the top left-hand corner there. And it is indeed the Retro 6 Clean Juice Kit. So what this does is it eliminates the batteries, and I think it's a new power board too, so I guess I didn't have to recap it. But yeah, it's a new power board and some lithium batteries, which will charge USB-C. I'm not really too sure what those little bumpers are for up there. Here, bring them in the shot there. But yeah, so basically, let's see what's going to be involved in doing this. And everything together there. I do apologize. I probably sound like I'm talking through a funnel or something. I have come down with a bit of a sickness, and I've been trying to kind of sleep it off and take it easy, but honestly, you know, I am getting really bored sitting around. So I decided to come down here and do something. Okay, so, oh yeah, right, one more, this guy. So the power board installation, I do believe this actually fits in place of the other one here. So let's bring us in a little bit here. So this is our original recapped power board, which we're not going to need anymore because obviously we're upgrading. So let's get this out of here. This doesn't look like it's going to take too much to put in, actually. I haven't read the instructions, so I'm going to fumble along here. So bear with me. Really only looks like a couple. Parts are getting stuck in my hands. Okay, so if I remember correctly, the power board should just lift out of here. Pretty simple. How did this go again? Yeah, just like that. And boom. Okay. So this is the new power board here. And I've already done this kind of mod. I think I've mentioned in my other videos that I've done this kind of mod to my Game Boy DMGs, the original Game Boy. I put Retro 6 clean juice kit into that as well. And honestly, like one of the best upgrades, really, because you basically you don't have to worry about batteries anymore, right? Okay, so it looks like the difference is obviously one's got a USB, and these are the two plugs for the batteries. It really looks like I'm just going to be able to drop this thing in here, so let's give it a go, I guess. Sure where that came from. Okay. Is that orientated? Okay. Looks like it goes like that. And just drop it in from what it looks like. Huh. Well, isn't that cool? Okay. So drop it in and put your screws back in. I've had pretty good success with some of Luke's mods that he's got over at Retro 6. The guy is a freaking legend. He really does a good job at developing and making really unique types of mod kits for the older consoles. You know, everything from his IPS screens to everything. Unfortunately, this time I'm doing a bit of a hybrid because I don't know if it's going to be better or worse or whatever, but I also got this kit here, which is a AliExpress special. And we'll be doing this one probably tomorrow. But this is a complete backlit IPS screen that I'm going to be installing. And it's going to eliminate all of the fluorescent bulb and all of that other electronics. You don't need that anymore. And it'll get rid of the plastic scratched and replace it with glass. So that's going to be next. Looks to be fairly straightforward from what I can tell. There is some pretty fine soldering that needs to happen here because you have to pull the old ribbon cable off of the original screen, which is underneath this piece of foil here. So once you pull that off, you desolder the old screen, and then there's a flux cable that you basically install to, I think, 6 pins down here. And then a board will flip down, but we'll go through that all later. But those are the mods that are coming for for the system, and I'm building this as a personal toy build, whatever you want to call it. I always wanted a Game Gear, but yeah, it was never in the cards back in the day, and now I can afford to buy one and mod it and make it better than it ever was from the factory. So yeah, so basically, I think now all we need to do is, from what I understand, I remember watching a quick little write-up, so everything looks good here. Not really super happy with how that switch is moving. Maybe I put it in upside down. Hold the phone. Yeah, it definitely lines up better on the screw holes. It didn't line up at all the other way, so this has to be the right way. Okay. Don't want to... Okay, I guess that's okay. Just feels different than the original one, but that's okay. It does fit in there good. Okay, so next is... I do believe... I think I gotta take these original battery posts out, if I remember correctly. I don't think that's gonna fit otherwise, so yeah, let's get the flathead screwdriver. Okay, there we go. Back case is free of the old contacts for AA batteries. Okay, so now there's one battery that's got a short lead. I'm assuming that's the one that's going to be closest to the board. We'll feed it through like so. Those fit nice and tight in there. Dang, good. Okay, and this one. That plate's coming out soon enough. Bent it up a little bit there doing that. That's okay. We'll be cutting that stuff off there pretty soon anyway. Okay, and then this one. Where can we go through on this one? This one doesn't have a nice big hole to feed through. I don't think we can get through that. It's quite a large plug. The other one was pretty simple because there was a big hole in the back of it here. This one... okay, yeah. Here, let's break that little piece of plastic out right there. That should do it. That should be enough room, hopefully, to get that through there. Come on. Yes, perfect. Okay. Alrighty. And then just sit those in there. Now, they did come with some little spacers. I'm not really too sure what those are for. Because they look like they're for the USB port. I'm wondering if those are for different revisions of the case, maybe? Not sure. I mean, there's a little gap there, but I mean, it's not the end of the world. It kind of looks good to me. Okay, so I'm just going to reroute this, kind of like the old wires were. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is just give this a little bit of capped on tape. That. Okay, so now, as you can see, we have... Come on, camera. We have the Clean Juice power board installed. Both batteries are plugged in, and I've just kind of rerouted the wires, kind of the original path as the other ones were. So, yeah, that should be pretty much it, to be honest. A whole lot to this one. I don't think I need this anymore, do I? No, because that was just covering the contacts. Okay, cool. Sweet. Let's hook it back up and see what happens. Oh, actually, I forgot. I got one more thing from Retro 6. Might as well do that while we're in here. It is indeed a new speaker. Okay, so we have to just pull the main board out here real quick. Yeah, okay. And of course, everything goes flying. Okay, I'll just see if I can jimmy that out of there. Okay, there's the original speaker. And, I mean, yeah, it's got a bunch of crap in it, that's for sure. Definitely see. There's definitely some contamination in the top here. But anyway, doesn't matter. We'll put the new one in. I can't remember what kind of increase this is supposed to give you too with battery life, but apparently it's pretty significant. If anybody knows, not that I do because I never owned one, but apparently the Game Gear was like terrible battery life. Like it would literally kill the batteries in I think like a couple hours. So most people just left them plugged in because they were they were brutal. Which kind of defeats the whole purpose of it being portable, right? Oh yeah, the sound's much better. It's much louder. Okay, as you can see, the screen is obviously a little bit damaged there. We can see the line in the screen. None of that's going to matter, but, I mean, as far as the original Game Gear working again, it's definitely working again. What do I have to do, run really fast? Ah, that's how you do it. Haha. This is before the days you could charge up your spin. I'm literally playing this on the input screen. I'm not even looking at the Game Gear. Okay. There we go. I mean, it appears to be working. Clean juice kit is in there. The only other thing I guess I could do is, let's just get some lights back on here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I think that's it for this one, guys. I've got, obviously, the old power board out, and then a couple little bits and bobs that came out of the back of the back of the batteries there. But now you can see we've got the lithium batteries in there, and the only other thing I wanted to do was try actually plug it into USB. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, there's a little indicator. Can't really see it. There is a little light in there though, I can see. It's lit up. There you go. You can see it there. Plug it. Okay, out and then in. Booyah. Thanks for joining me on this one, guys. As always, peace.